Hey, good evening, football fans, human beings. Or should I say good morning? Or is it good afternoon? How's your day been? You want to leave it in the comment section below? Let me know. And how's your team done? We're going to talk about your team today. Again, leave it in the comment section below. Before I even start that, yes. Any suggestions, opinions, thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up like button. Smash the share button for me abundantly. And make sure you subscribe to DLG Reppin. You know what you have to do with that subscribe button. Keep smashing it all over. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers and let me do what I need to do. And yeah, some of you who are regular watchers, the haircut's been done, the shave's been taken care of, and I look good. So let's start off with some news. Norwich City have clinched promotion back to the Premier League. I'm going to be talking a little bit about that. I'm going to be doing some reading on that as well. Bayern Munich head coach Hansi Flick has confirmed that he will step down from his role at the club come the end of the season. Wow. So, is anyone watching in Bangladesh? Any football fans in Bangladesh? Shout out to Bangladesh. Let's shout out to Barbados. Let's have a shout out to Argentina. Let's have a shout out to Puerto Rico. Let's have a shout out to Brazil. Let's have a shout out to El Salvador. Let's have a shout out to Germany. Let's have a shout out to the Netherlands. Let's have a shout out to Portugal. Let's have a shout out to Haiti. Shouting at Haiti for the first time. Any football fans there? Shouting at Zaire. Shouting at Libya. Let's have a shout out to Cote d'Ivoire. Let's have a shout out to Ethiopia. Let's have a shout out to Angola. Can we have a shout out to Niger? Can we have a shout out to South Africa? Can we have a shout out to Saudi Arabia? Can we have a shout out to Qatar? Can we have a shout out to United Arab Emirates? Yeah, shout out to United States of America. Let's have a shout out to Canada. Let's have a shout out to all the nations around the world. If I've missed you out, then I do apologise. Next time I'll try and shout you lot out, yeah? But I'm going to start off with the positive news here. And that is about Norwich City, because they have secured promotion back into the Premier League. And at the moment, they're 2-1 down to Bournemouth. And they are down to 10 men. A guy called Gian Nollis got himself sent off. That's all I know. But I'll just go into the good news for Norwich. Whoops, wrong news. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Norwich promoted back to the Premier League. Or it says Norwich promoted to the Premier League. I want to read up about this, yeah? So, it says here, Norwich have clinched promotion to the Premier League with 5 games to spare, sealing an immediate return to the top flight. Thomas Franks Bees played out a goalless draw with Mill at the Brentford Community Stadium, while the Swans fought back from 2 goals down to secure a point in a 2-2 draw with relegation-threatened Wycombe in South Wales. It has been an extremely impressive campaign from Norwich, who stuck by boss Daniel Furker following their disappointment relegation last season. They have been comfortably the best side for the majority of the Sky Bet Championship season, and have become the first team since Newcastle in 2017 to seal an immediate return via automatic promotion. It hasn't come as a surprise, but it is very impressive. Those were Daniel Farke's words on the success his side have conjured up this season. They have dominated the championship and in the end cruised to promotion. Behind the scenes, this was part of the plan. But even the internal optimist didn't predict a campaign as successful as this. last summer as Todd Caldwell was pictured sobbing on the turf of Carrow Road. City had lost 10 consecutive top-flight games. Their season had swelled down the plug hole in a painful and dejecting fashion. Many feared a hangover. Many feared Farke wouldn't be able to reproduce the brand of football that captured supporters' hearts 2 years ago. With candid words and savvy recruitment, City began to play with freedom. They retained the swashbuckling Max Aarons and the wizardry of Emi Buendia. They convinced the prolific Timo Pukki to stick around. This hasn't been easy. There were just 6 weeks between the end of the horrible Premier League campaign and the beginning of the new season. Given Farke's style rallies so heavily on the implicit trust of his squad, to contrast one of the best teams this division has ever seen is no mean feat. Farke lifted his team to produce football the division has seldom seen before. There has been a defensive base. Ben Gibson injected real quality into the backline before the injury last month that ended his season. Oliver Skip has been a heartbeat. He's resembled a terrier in the heart of the Canaries midfield. The only real shame is that a full Carrow Road has been absent throughout. Will this time be different? Can they prove sustainability? My words. Works at the top table of English football. There are so many questions yet to be answered, but right now both Norwich and Farke will allow themselves to enjoy the moment. Absolutely. Now for me, the hierarchy of the football club have got some serious thinking to do. If they love the club as much as the Norwich City fans do, then, you know, well, let's put it this way. If you're a Norwich City fan and you feel that the board love your club the same way as you, then they will have to look at the players, some of the players, and have a look at the management. Is the management good enough to keep Norwich into the Premier League? Is the players good enough to sustain 38 games and survive for the next season or for the following season? For me, looking at that squad of players, I think they have to be realistic, and they're going to end up having to cash in on 1 or 2 key players, or 2 or 3 key players like Todd Caldwell, Emiliano Buendia, who's heavily been linked with Arsenal, Max Aarons, who I would like to get at Arsenal myself, and Todd Caldwell, who could be in a Premier League team with sustainability for the long haul. So these are players that they've got to look at. Are they going to keep these players? Because if they keep these players, then they have to build around them. They have to add possibly 3 to 5 additions that will give Norwich the hope of being a sustainable Premier League team for the following season. Now, Daniel Farke, he plays the attacking football. It's what he enjoys. That's part of his philosophy. But I think Norwich are going to need a hell of a lot more than what they did the last time round, or should I say last season. Norwich City fans, are you hopeful or non-hopeful of your teams, of your club, your team staying in the Premier League this time around? Leave it in the comment section below. I have my doubts personally, but if you got a response to my analyst of Norwich City, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to get back to you. Right, moving on in other news. Should soon come to me. I'm not far from it now. There we go. And this is about Bayern Munich head coach. As the head title says, Flicks tells Bayern he wants to leave amid Germany links. I think that job may have gone to Nagelsmann, but only time will tell. Excuse me. Hansi Flick has asked Bayern Munich to terminate his contract as head coach at the end of the season. After several disagreements with sporting director Hassan Salihamidzic, Flick's relationship with Bayern's hierarchy has been tense in recent weeks. The 56-year-old contract runs until the summer of 2023. Jurgen Loh will leave his position as manager of the Germany national team at the end of this summer's European Championship, and Flick has been one of the names linked with becoming his successor. I told the team today that I informed the club during the week after the game in Paris that I would like to get out of my contract at the end of the season. Flick said after Bayern's 3-2 win over Wolfsburg on Saturday, I just wanted to tell the team after the game today because I knew how difficult and important it is that I told the club. It was important to me that the team hears it from me because there is already one or two things about the rumour, but we have worked very well together for 2 years. I am absolutely thrilled with this team, with the attitude, with the quality, and I am grateful to be able to accompany the team. And also I thank you to the club that there was the opportunity for me to coach such a team. He added that becoming Germany's new manager in the summer remains an option, but insists there has been no approach from the DFB, German Football Federation, or discussions yet about taking over from Loh. The future is not clear at all, and there has been no conversation with Oliver Bierhoff because it was an important phrase here. So, at least, so to me, he's told the players earlier today, that he will be leaving his position as head coach, and he wants the club to allow him to be free from his contract. So it's been a happy 2 years for Mr. Flick, and I wish him all the best in his future endeavours. Right, let's read on. The future is not clear at all, and there has been no conversation with... Oh, I've read that. Of course, the DFB is an option that every coach has to think about. But for me, it is important to digest everything first, because the last few weeks weren't easy for me either. Meanwhile, former Bayern midfielder and Germany international Lothar Matthäus has told Sky in Germany that Flick is top of the DFB's shortlist of candidates of who they want to replace Loh later this year, and contrary to Flick's comments, believes he has already decided to take up an offer from the DFB. Flick served as Loh's assistant manager from 2006 to 2014 and helped guide Germany to the World Cup glory in Brazil 7 years ago. Since Niko Kovac's departure to the Allianz Arena in November 2019, Flick has excelled in his role as Bayern boss, winning 6 major trophies in an 18-month period. The honours include the Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal, the Germany Super Cup, the Champions League, the FIFA Club World Cup, and the UEFA Super Cup. Bayern are 7 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga with 5 games to play, but they were knocked out of this season's Champions League at the quarter-final stage earlier this week at the hands of Paris Saint-Germain. According to Lothar Matthäus, Bayern are already planning for Hansi Flick's successor, with IB Leipzig coach Julian Nagelsmann identified as the man they want to come in. Bayern have chatted a bit with Nagelsmann about financial matters, Matthäus told Sky Germany. And that's as much as I will read. So Nagelsmann has been rumoured to be the guy to replace Hansi Flick as Germany coach. Any English-speaking, any Germany and Bayern Munich fan who speaks good English, you can come into my comment section and give me your thoughts on your preference on replacing Hansi Flick. Is it Nagelsmann? Is he the right man? And who do you want as the top manager for the DFB job? leave it in the comment section below. It'll be nice to hear from you guys. Otherwise, I'm going to round it up and say thank you to all the beautiful football fans out there. That's especially you ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my channel. And as always, without fail, thank you for always putting up with me. I'll be back tomorrow morning, hopefully, with another content. And go through the transfer gossip as well and see what's going to occur, or what could occur during this summer's transfer window. Other than that, smash the thumbs up like button, yeah? Abundantly, galore, left, right and centre. And the same goes for the share button. Smash that all over. Make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this channel, yeah? Share it around, yeah? You know what they say about caring, it's sharing. Also, your opinions, your thoughts, your response, reaction, etc. leave it in the comment section below. And well done to Chelsea, who have got to another FA Cup final, because they have beaten the quadruple chasers, or was the quadruple chasers, Manchester City 1-0. Hakim Ziyech with a goal. Chelsea fans, come into my comment section below and have a chat. Man City fans, what is it that didn't go right for you? If you want to leave it in the comment section below, please do so. Other than that, I'm out of here. Be good to yourselves. Be good to your friends, your relatives. Take care of yourselves. Obviously take care of people around you who you care about. Peace again, love again, and bless again, as I always say. Another day tomorrow. And hopefully it starts with me tomorrow morning on this channel, yeah? This platform. Other than that, yeah, you know it is. Good night, rest well. If you're up this morning, good morning. If you're in the afternoon, and just keep enjoying your day. Otherwise, all that is left for me to say is, be nice.